Greetings, beloved soul. I come to you today with a divine message that may change everything you've believed about your life's journey. This is a sacred moment between us, a divine appointment set by the heavens long before you clicked on this video. Today I speak to you as a messenger of light, bringing wisdom from beyond the veil. If you're new to this channel, I welcome you with open arms. This is a sanctuary for those seeking spiritual guidance and divine affirmation. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the messages heaven sends through this vessel. Now, if you're ready to receive this powerful revelation about your divinely ordained relationship, type "I receive" in the comments below. This simple act of faith opens your spirit to the message intended specifically for you. Today, we speak of love, but not as the world understands it. We speak of divine unions orchestrated by the Creator himself. Your angels want you to know a truth that will change how you see the days ahead. There is a shift happening around you now. It is quiet, hidden from human eyes, but heaven is moving the pieces on the divine chessboard of your destiny. The soulmate connection you've been praying for is manifesting, though perhaps not in the package you expected. For many listening right now, your divinely chosen partner is younger than you, and this has been a source of hesitation, doubt, or even resistance. I understand your questions. I feel your uncertainty. The world has conditioned you to expect love to arrive in certain acceptable patterns and time frames. But God's ways are higher than human understanding. As Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." The divine orchestration of love follows heavenly wisdom, not earthly conventions. If you're feeling a connection with this message already, please take a moment to like this video. This simple action helps spread this divine message to others who need to hear it. Now type "divine timing" in the comments to affirm your readiness to understand God's perfect timing in your love story. Your celestial guardians want you to understand that age is merely a human construct in the grand tapestry of eternity. When two souls are divinely matched, their ages in this current incarnation are but temporary markers on an infinite journey. What matters is soul compatibility, spiritual alignment, and divine purpose. The younger soul chosen for you has been carefully selected because they complement your spiritual journey in ways that transcend human understanding, and many of you have been experiencing unusual dreams. Lately, visions of someone you can't quite see clearly, but whose presence feels familiar, comforting, like returning home after a long journey. These are not random firings of your subconscious mind. These are divine glimpses of the connection that approaches. Your angels are preparing your spirit to recognize this soul when they appear in your physical reality. Others of you have been feeling unexplainable pulls towards certain places, activities, or social circles that seem out of character for you. Follow these divine nudges. They are celestial breadcrumbs leading you toward your divine appointment. The age difference that concerns you is actually by divine design. Your life experiences, your spiritual maturity, your hard-won wisdom, these are gifts you bring to the union. And their younger perspective, fresh energy, and unique viewpoint on the world are equally valuable contributions. Together, you create a balanced whole that neither could achieve alone. This is the divine genius behind your pairing. Complementary energies that create something greater than the sum of their parts. For those who need reassurance, type "I trust" in the comments. Let this declaration rise like incense before the throne of grace, signifying your willingness to trust heaven's plan for your heart. Some of you have already met this person. They've entered your life in seemingly ordinary ways, perhaps as a colleague, an acquaintance through mutual friends, or someone you interact with regularly but haven't considered romantically because of the age difference. Your angels want you to know it's time to look beyond the number and see the soul. The divine spark between you is already there, waiting to be acknowledged. Others are still in the preparation phase. Heaven is actively working to bring this divine connection into your reality, but there are still energetic alignments taking place. Be patient. Use this time to continue your spiritual growth, to heal old wounds, to release limiting beliefs about love and worthiness. Every step you take toward becoming your highest self accelerates the divine timeline of your union. Remember that divine timing is perfect timing. Not a moment too early, not a second too late. The universe has been preparing this connection since before either of you took your first breath on Earth. All the delays, disappointments, and relationships that didn't work out, they were divine protection, keeping you available for this predestined union. Your angels want you to know that the opinions of others about this age difference are irrelevant to your divine path. Many in your circle may express concern or judgment. They speak from limited human perspective, unable to see the divine orchestration at work. Hold fast to your inner knowing. When two souls are joined by God, no human opinion can separate what heaven has united. As Jesus taught in Matthew 19:6, so they are no longer two but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Take a moment now and feel the energy of these words washing over you. If they resonate in the deepest chambers of your heart, that is divine confirmation. Your angels are using this message as a direct channel to your spirit. Type "I feel it" in the comments if you sense this divine resonance. Now let's address the doubts that may be arising in your mind. What will others think? Am I making this up to justify my feelings? Is this appropriate? These questions come from your human mind, conditioned by societal norms and expectations. Your angels urge you to rise above these earthly concerns and view your connection from a soul level. When you do, you'll see that souls don't wear age as humans do. In the spiritual realm, what matters is the divine purpose of your union, the growth you'll facilitate in each other, and the light your partnership will bring to the world. This divinely ordained relationship has a purpose beyond your personal happiness, though that is certainly part of God's desire for you. Together, you and your younger soulmate will create something beautiful that serves the greater good. For some, this will be a family raised in unconditional love. For others, it will be a creative collaboration, a business with spiritual foundations, or a ministry that touches countless lives. Whatever form it takes, your union has been designed as a vessel for divine light to enter this world. If you're receiving wisdom from this message, please take a moment to like this video and help others receive this divine guidance too. Your simple action can help someone else find the answers they've been praying for. Now, I want to speak directly to those who have been fighting this connection because of the age difference. Your resistance comes from love for this younger soul, and not wanting to limit their life experience. This concern is honorable, but your angels want you to know that this soul chose this connection before entering this lifetime. They have free will and are divinely guided to you just as you are to them. Trust their spiritual agency in this divine arrangement. For others, the resistance comes from fear of judgment. The world often misunderstands what it cannot see with physical eyes. But you are not called to live for the world's approval. You are called to follow the divine guidance written on your heart. When two souls recognize each other across the divides of age, background, or circumstance, that recognition itself is sacred evidence of divine orchestration. Type divine courage in the comments if you need strength to follow your heart's wisdom despite external opinions. Your angels want you to understand that this connection transcends the physical. This is not merely about romantic feelings or compatibility. This is about two souls who have traveled together through many lifetimes, who have made sacred contracts to find each other again in this one. The age difference is simply part of the divine plan for your specific soul growth in this incarnation. For those still awaiting this divine meeting, your angels offer this guidance. Prepare your heart by releasing expectations of how love should look. Open your mind to recognize divine orchestration even when it comes in unexpected packages. And most importantly, heal the wounds that might cause you to reject this blessing when it arrives. Many souls miss their divine appointments because they're looking for love packaged according to human standards rather than divine design. Some of you have been praying specifically for a partner who understands your spiritual path, who shares your values and vision for the future. Your younger soulmate has been divinely prepared with exactly these qualities. They may not have lived as many years as you, but their soul carries ancient wisdom that will surprise and delight you. Their perspective will refresh your faith and reinvigorate your spiritual journey. The divine truth is that every relationship faces challenges. An age difference is merely one type of bridge to cross together. What matters is not the absence of differences, but the divine grace that helps you navigate them together. Your angels want you to know that this age difference has been specifically designed as a growth catalyst for both souls. Through it, you will both develop greater compassion, deeper understanding, and more unconditional love than you might have in a more conventional pairing. If this message speaks to your spirit, please take a moment to share it with someone who might need this divine reassurance. The simple act of sharing becomes a blessing that ripples outward, touching lives you may never even meet. Now, let's address the practical aspects of this divine union. Yes, there will be life stage differences to navigate. Yes, there may be cultural references that don't translate across your generational gap. These small challenges are actually divine opportunities for growth, teaching both of you to communicate more clearly, to practice patience, and to appreciate different perspectives. What appears as an obstacle in human terms is actually a divine training ground for spiritual development. Your angels want you to know that this relationship will require courage, the courage to follow divine guidance even when it doesn't match societal expectations. But they also promise that the joy, growth, and divine purpose you'll experience together will far outweigh any temporary discomfort from stepping outside conventional norms. The most beautiful spiritual gardens often grow in the soil of courage and divine obedience. Type divine clarity in the comments if you're seeking greater understanding about this divine connection in your life. For those who worry about family acceptance, your celestial guardians offer this comfort. When a relationship is divinely ordained, heaven works behind the scenes to prepare the hearts of those around you. Some may need time to see the divine hand at work in your connection. Others will recognize it immediately. Hold firm to your inner knowing and allow divine timing to work in these external relationships, just as it has in your romantic one. There's something else your angels want you to understand about this younger soulmate. They have an old soul, wise beyond their years in ways that will continually surprise you. This old soul quality is one reason they've been divinely selected for you. Despite the age difference in human years, there will be moments when their spiritual insight leaves you in awe, when their wisdom seems to come from a source far beyond their life experience. These moments are divine confirmations of your soul connection. Some of you have been holding back from fully embracing this connection out of fear that this younger person might someday regret choosing someone older, fear that your time together might be cut short by the natural course of human aging. Your angels want you to release these fears to the divine. No relationship comes with guarantees of forever in human terms. What matters is the divine purpose fulfilled through your connection, however long it lasts in earthly years. Trust that both souls will receive exactly the growth and blessings intended for them through this divine arrangement. The divine orchestration of your meeting with this younger soulmate will carry unmistakable signs of heavenly arrangement. There will be coincidences too perfect to be random, synchronicities that defy logical explanation. Perhaps you'll discover parallel life experiences despite your different generations, or shared dreams that seem impossible given your different backgrounds. These are the divine fingerprints on your connection. Heaven's way of assuring you that this unlikely pairing is indeed divinely ordained. If you're feeling a deep resonance with this message, please support this divine channel by liking and subscribing. Your engagement helps these spiritual messages reach more souls who need this heavenly guidance. Your angels want you to know that when you embrace this divinely chosen younger soulmate, you step into a higher timeline for your life. Certain blessings and opportunities can only manifest through this specific soul connection. Some doors will only open when you're standing before them together, hand in hand. The divine design for your life includes the unique alchemy that happens when your energies combine with this particular Soulmate type higher path. In the comments if you're ready to step into this elevated timeline for your life and relationship. For those who have already recognized this divine connection but have been hesitating to move forward, your angels say the time for divine action is now. The universal energies are aligned to support this union in ways they haven't been before and may not be again for some time. There is a window of divine opportunity opening. Step through it with faith and watch miracles unfold in your relationship. Some of you have been receiving dreams or visions of a future with this younger person, glimpses of the life you'll build together, the joy you'll share, the divine purpose you'll fulfill as one. These are not mere fantasies or wishful thinking. These are divine previews granted to strengthen your faith in this unconventional but divinely perfect match. Pay attention to these spiritual glimpses. They contain important clues about your shared path. Your celestial guardians want you to understand that every divine relationship serves a higher purpose. Your connection with this younger soulmate isn't just about personal happiness, though that is certainly part of the blessing. This union has been divinely designed to heal ancestral patterns in both your lineages, to bring light to specific areas of darkness in the world, and to create a legacy of love that will impact generations to come. The age difference that seems so significant from a human perspective is actually a critical component of this divine mission. In Ephesians 1:11, we are reminded that God works all things according to the counsel of his will. This includes the divine timing of your meeting, the age difference between you and every circumstance surrounding your connection. Nothing about your love story is random or accidental. Every detail has been divinely orchestrated for purposes your human mind may not fully comprehend yet. For those still in the waiting season, your angels encourage you to use this time wisely. Prepare your heart and life for this divine union. Release relationships that no longer serve your highest good. Heal patterns that would sabotage this sacred connection when it arrives. Create space in your daily life for new love to enter. And most importantly, develop your spiritual discernment so you'll recognize this divinely chosen soul when they appear, even if they come in a younger package than you expected. Type "I am ready" in the comments if you're preparing your heart for this divine connection. Now, let's address an important spiritual truth. This younger soulmate has been divinely equipped with exactly what your soul needs for its next level of growth. Their specific qualities, perspectives, and even their younger energy have been divinely selected to complement your journey. What might appear as immaturity to the human eye is often divine freshness that will revitalize areas of your life that have become stagnant. Their questions will challenge your assumptions. Their different generational perspective will expand your worldview, This is divine design at its most intricate. Some of you have already met this person but have friend-zoned them because of the age difference. Your angels are nudging you to look again with spiritual eyes. That comfortable friendship may be the divine foundation for something deeper. The ease you feel in their presence, the natural flow of your communication, the sense of being truly seen and understood, these are not coincidences but divine indicators of soul recognition. Others have been fighting an attraction to someone younger because it doesn't fit your life plan or self-image. Your angels lovingly remind you that divine plans often differ from human ones. As Proverbs 16:9 tells us, the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Be open to divine redirection, even when it leads you down unexpected paths. For those concerned about physical aspects of an age gap relationship, your angels assure you that divine love transcends the physical while also sanctifying it. When two souls are divinely matched, their physical connection becomes a sacred expression of spiritual union, regardless of age difference. Trust the divine wisdom that has brought you together, and know that every aspect of your relationship has been considered in the heavenly blueprint. If this divine message is touching your heart, please support its reach by liking and sharing this video. You never know who might desperately need these very words of heavenly reassurance. Your angels want you to understand that time works differently in divine realms. What seems like a significant age gap in human years is barely perceptible from the perspective of eternal souls. The divine sees not your birth certificates but your soul signatures, not your generational labels but your spiritual frequencies. When these align in divine harmony, the human details of age become secondary to the primary purpose of your soul connection. Some of you need to hear this clearly. The disapproval you fear from others if you pursue this relationship with a younger person is a test of your spiritual conviction. Will you follow divine guidance or human opinion? Will you trust heavenly wisdom or societal norms? This is not about defying convention for its own sake, but about having the spiritual courage to walk the unique path God has set before you, even when others don't understand it. Type divine conviction in the comments if you're choosing to follow spiritual guidance above human judgment. Your celestial guardians want you to know that this divine connection with a younger soulmate will activate dormant gifts within you. There are talents, abilities, and spiritual capacities that can only be awakened through this specific relationship. The unique dynamic between your energies creates a spiritual environment where certain aspects of your divine potential can finally bloom. This is part of the sacred purpose behind your pairing. For those who have children from previous relationships, your angels offer special reassurance. This younger soulmate has been divinely prepared to blend beautifully with your family system. In fact, there may be specific soul contracts between them and your children that predate this lifetime. Watch for signs of immediate recognition or unusual comfort between them. These are divine confirmations of pre-existing soul connections. Some of you have experienced a series of relationship disappointments that left you questioning your judgment or worth. Your angels want you to know that those experiences were not failures but divine preparation. Each relationship taught you something essential that you'll need for this divinely ordained union with your younger soulmate. Nothing was wasted. Everything was preparation for the divine connection that approaches. Your angels emphasize that true spiritual maturity has little correlation with chronological age. Some souls enter this world already carrying ancient wisdom. Others take decades to develop basic spiritual understanding. Your younger soulmate belongs to the first category, an old soul in a younger body, bringing wisdom that will sometimes surprise even you. This is by divine design, creating a relationship where you both have valuable spiritual gifts to share. If this message is speaking directly to your situation, Please help others receive this divine guidance by engaging with this video. Your support creates ripples of blessing that extend far beyond what you can see. For those still uncertain if this message applies to you, your angels offer this guidance. Pay attention to your physical reactions as you listen. Divine truth often registers in the body as much as the mind. A warmth in your chest, goosebumps, tears that come without logical reason. These physical responses are often your soul's recognition of truth, your conscious mind hasn't fully accepted yet. Type soul recognition in the comments if your body is confirming this divine message. Your celestial guardians want you to understand that this divine connection with a younger soulmate will often defy logical explanation. There will be moments of such perfect understanding between you that it seems impossible given your different generational backgrounds. You'll finish each other's thoughts, dream the same dreams, or intuitively know each other's needs without discussion. These experiences transcend human compatibility. They are divine confirmation of your soul connection across lifetimes. Some of you have been receiving repetitive messages about waiting for divine timing in love. Those messages were preparing you for this revelation, that your divinely chosen partner would come in an unexpected package, younger than you anticipated, but perfectly suited to your soul's journey. The waiting wasn't about the right person appearing, but about you developing the spiritual maturity to recognize them beyond human limitations and expectations. Your angels want you to know that this connection with a younger soulmate will activate accelerated healing in both of you. Wounds that have resisted years of inner work will find resolution in the unique dynamic of your relationship. This mutual healing is part of your divine purpose together, creating wholeness that neither could achieve alone, and that will eventually overflow to heal others around you. For those who struggle with worthiness, feeling you don't deserve a younger partner's love or commitment, your angels surround you with divine reassurance now. You were chosen for this soul long before either of you took human form. Your worthiness isn't determined by human standards of age, appearance, or achievement, but by divine selection. Rest in the knowledge that heaven itself ordained this connection. Your celestial guardians emphasize that this relationship will require divine wisdom to navigate successfully. The age difference brings unique considerations that more conventional relationships might not face. But with this challenge comes a beautiful opportunity to develop deeper spiritual muscles, greater patience, more intentional communication, and a more profound appreciation for different perspectives. What appears as an obstacle is actually a divine gift for accelerated spiritual growth. Type divine wisdom in the comments if you're seeking heavenly guidance for your unique relationship journey. Some of you have been experiencing unusual divine interventions lately, unexpected meetings, strange coincidences, or dreams so vivid they stay with you for days. These are not random events, but divine stepping stones leading you toward this predestined connection with your younger soulmate. Pay attention to these heavenly breadcrumbs. They contain important guidance for your next steps. Your angels want you to understand that relationships divinely ordained often face more intense spiritual opposition. When heaven unites two souls for divine purpose, forces that resist light will sometimes work to create doubt, fear, or misunderstanding. Be vigilant about the thoughts you entertain regarding this connection. Ask yourself, is this fear coming from divine wisdom or human limitation? Is this doubt based in spiritual discernment or societal conditioning? Learn to distinguish between divine caution and human fear. For those already in relationship with your younger, divinely chosen partner, your angels encourage you to create spiritual rituals that strengthen your unique bond. Pray together regularly. Study sacred texts that speak to both your hearts. Develop shared spiritual practices that build a foundation no human opinion can shake. Your spiritual connection is the divine glue that will hold you steady through any storms related to your age difference. If this divine message is bringing clarity and comfort, please support its reach by liking, subscribing, and sharing with others who might need this heavenly reassurance. Your engagement helps these spiritual truths reach more searching souls. Your celestial guardians want you to know that this divine connection with a younger soulmate isn't just about romantic fulfillment. It's about creating a spiritual partnership that becomes a living testament to divine orchestration. Together, you will demonstrate that heaven's matchmaking transcends human categories and limitations. Your relationship itself becomes a ministry, showing others the possibility of following divine guidance, even when it leads outside conventional boundaries. Some of you have been experiencing spiritual upgrades recently. Heightened intuition, more vivid dreams, increased sensitivity to energy. These shifts are divine preparation, fine-tuning your spiritual senses so you'll recognize this soul connection when it manifests physically. Others have been drawn to new spiritual teachings or practices that seemed random at the time but are actually divinely orchestrated. To prepare you for this unique relationship, your angels emphasize that patience remains essential, even with this divine revelation. Knowing that your soulmate is younger doesn't mean rushing into the first age gap relationship that presents itself. Divine timing remains sovereign. The right connection will carry unmistakable spiritual confirmation, a deep knowing that transcends physical attraction or intellectual compatibility. Wait for that divine certainty before moving forward. Type divine patience in the comments if you're committed to waiting for heavenly confirmation of this connection. As we near the conclusion of this divine message, your angels want to leave you with absolute certainty you are not making this up. The pull you feel towards someone younger is not inappropriate fantasy or midlife crisis. It is divine orchestration, heavenly matchmaking for purposes that extend beyond your personal happiness to touch the world around you. Trust the wisdom of your soul's recognition above the limitations of human thinking. In Romans 8:28, we're promised that God works all things together for good for those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. This divine promise encompasses your love story too. The age difference that seems significant from human perspective is actually a carefully chosen element in the divine masterpiece of your connection. Trust the heavenly artist who sees the completed canvas while you're still experiencing the individual brushstrokes. Your angels leave you with this final encouragement. Have courage to follow divine guidance in matters of the heart. When heaven orchestrates a connection that defies conventional expectations, spiritual bravery is required to step into it fully. But with that courage comes blessing beyond measure, the joy of divine partnership, exactly as heaven designed it for your unique soul journey. If this message has touched your heart and confirmed what your spirit already knew, please type "blessed and ready" in the comments. This declaration becomes a spiritual beacon, signaling to the universe your openness to receive this divine connection in perfect heavenly timing. Thank you for receiving this angelic message today. Please share it with someone who needs this divine confirmation about their unique love story. And remember, heaven's designs often surprise human expectations, but they never disappoint divine purpose. Your younger soulmate approaches not by accident, but by divine appointment. Open your heart to recognize what your soul already knows. Thank you for watching.